It's, as I say, private security company. It's based in Lincolnshire, in a place called Swine's Head. And essentially,
Britain moment. We've mentioned this before about the arms industry in this country, but the security industry too is that like all of the weirdest shit in the world and the weirdest, most sadistic shit in the world is being invented in Swine's Head, Lincolnshire, and like a little industrial estate.
Absolutely,
where a guy is like, "What if we just hotbox the Tesco?
what if we made everyone in the Tesco real relaxed?" And obviously, you look at reviews
to make me cry.
Yeah, it's actually CBD infused smoke.
Also, you see reviews of this like stuff being used, right? And like people who work at the Tesco's where it's deployed are like, yeah, it's if you set it off as a false alarm, you just have to work in a smoke-filled room for 3 hours.
It's a true alarm. Like at this point, what's more disruptive to Tesco as a business, right? The lost revenue from pack of cigarettes or the lost revenue from entire Tesco smoked out.
Yeah. So
the punishment does seem to be directed at presumably like the teenagers who work at the Tesco who probably have to fill the machine with boxes of cigarettes to make it work.
It's sort of a collective punishment. Like the whole, everyone in or near that Tesco is suffering for like the misdeeds of
they want the other customers to beat his ass. That's what they're going for.
No one can trust anyone in the Tesco.
Doing like a kind of Full Metal Jacket blanket party against the guy. Like running to the soap aisle and just like stuffing them into a pillowcase.
But then it just pops again because it thinks you're stealing the soap.
I mean, running first to the pillowcase aisle and then to the soap aisle. Yeah, so my first thought when I saw this was, again, morality aside, I was just like, but surely if you were stealing from Tesco, a smoke screen would be absolutely ideal.
Yeah, right?
It's going to ruin the CCTV. You're going to abscond. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you figure out this is the game, don't you just like go robbing Tesco with like a pocket fan or something? Well, I know my exit route.
Not only are you stealing stuff, you get to feel like the Scarlet fucking Pimpernel. Like,
just following a thread back out to the exit.
It's all becoming very mythological.
Well, we could also do like shoplift with a set of like the thermal vision goggles, you know?
Like Sam Fisher.
Yeah, just you hear the Splinter Cell like goggles noise.
I like the kind of Inspector Clouseau. Everyone kind of comes dressed as like the Pink Panther, effectively.
So here's the thing: you think this is the funniest thing about this company?
I do, yeah, because the thing is, I can imagine few greater thrills than to set this off knowingly but innocently and to leave.
Also, what's your what's the range? Like, how many do you need for a big Tesco?
Oh, you must need a few.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
That actually might not be the conceptually funniest thing about this company. Because they are also trying to... So I'll say, there's a blog post they have when you go to their website.
Oh, God. What else have they invented?
Nothing. But we are in... Yeah, nothing. They have one thing. They're writing it.
So this is one industrial estate in Lincolnshire with a guy in it who is posting as well as also building fog machines.
We are an innovator and manufacturer of security products dedicated to pursuing technology that protects you, your staff, and your business.
How?
We believe that safety and security is a basic human right, and this compels us to tackle the most intrusive and violent crimes. We are also committed to educating and supporting communities with the aim of reducing crime and improving lives. And the image that is accompanying this blog post, I think could probably be the episode art. I'm going to pass it around now.
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm not going to ruin it for anyone else, but it's pretty cool.
Oh, delightful.
November, do you like to describe what you've just seen?
Yes, I'm looking at an image of a guy with a heavily bearded, I guess, like unhoused person, stereotypically, with a sign saying, not I need a job or I need food, but I need a fat bitch.
That's right.
Saying seeking human kindness is what it says.
That's right. So this is what the actual mission of the Tesco Pop Smoke company
is.
That guy was trying to shoplift human kindness, and that's why they enveloped him in a smoke screen. It's unfortunate.
So the title underneath this unhoused person holding a sign, or actor in a stock photo portraying an unhoused person holding a sign saying seeking human kindness, is it is time for the private security industry to evolve.
And apparently what it's evolved is a kind of like gland that emits smoke.
It's evolved like a kind of squid. basically.
It's evolved like fucking Cloverfield. I guess.
Speaking of squid, like the thing this makes me think of is like, you know those security tags on clothes that like you try ripping them off, it sprays ink everywhere. What if you replace that with something that shot ink from the ceiling in the entire shop when you try to steal something? Like a sprinkler system.
Now no one gets anything.
Yeah, but that homeless guy has certainly got human kindness now, I think.
So, at the heart of the security industry is a contradiction. Our goal is to prevent crime, yet we rely on the continued existence and the threat of crime to sell our products and services.
Oh my god, the fucking security guys have discovered Pyrrhic defeat theory.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You're not supposed to know about that, bro. That's like advanced shit. Okay.
We look to stop criminals, but rarely do we look to stop criminality. We help to find evidence of wrongdoing, but what do we do to help minimize the factors that contribute to that wrongdoing in the first place? I have to remind you all right now, this is the company that makes the smoke poppers for Tesco.
Yeah, so apparently its CEO is doing a criminology degree on the Open University.
Smoke poppers, everyone will be too horny to shoplift.
Everyone in the Tesco's asshole is dilated right now. No one can commit a crime.
Okay, you're not supposed to smoke them. You mustn't smoke them.
Their theory is that they're actually trying to prevent crime. So they by pumping the Tesco full of smoke, it reduces the instances of shoplifting, kind of like the way beehives work. Like the smoke makes everyone docile, and they just go about their shopping normally.
You just have to remove the shoplifter's queen.
On average,
right.
On average, you roll this out nationwide, you probably kill like 4 asthmatic people a year. All of them could have been criminals, so put that on the stats board.
I actually think the asthmatic have a tendency to be criminals. If you look at this diagram.
Yes, I see you have the scoundrel's lung. Yeah. It's so the smoke that it emits is like they say is like a harmless glyceride something. I don't know.
So a vape.
Yeah, vape.
It's blue raz.
Yeah, it's they turn
Keir Starmer committing to only have a sort of savoury security.
It's fine to have a vape, but the vape must serve a greater purpose.
I'm just
Teenagers running in to take a huff when someone robs the Tesco.
I'm just down the street from a Tesco. I like get a whisper on the wind of like tapenade, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Your mate Baz has robbed something, and no one has realized that you are like entire mouth over the nozzle waiting to a coordinated effort by a bunch of school kids.
Like the guy licking the whisk on Come Dine With Me, just inserting the whole thing into your mouth.
It just expands like a balloon.
It's like some Willy Wonka shit. Yeah, absolutely.
So we believe the most important task of the security industry is to reduce risk for our clients, which means creating an environment where crime is less likely to happen. We believe the time has come for the security industry to start playing an active role in structural level crime prevention. This goes beyond corporate social responsibility.
A security company that accidentally institutes socialism as a kind of very elaborated step to reducing crime.
Our aim should be to help create a society in which criminality is less appealing because other opportunities are widely available and accessible. Why is this guy making a smoke machine?
Just kind of Keir Hardie wearing a big like security high-vis, you know?
This is why we call for a change in outlook. We want to explore these issues and others connected with them. And basically, it's like we should have to like restore all the after-school clubs. But until that happens, we will be making a smoke machine for your Tesco.
I love the idea of change outlook. Anyway, I produced a big black box that has like one of the editions of 1984's book cover on it with the eyes just staring at you, being like, Tesco's fucking watching.
You got to work within the system to change the system. And just sometimes maybe your part in the system is guy who makes the fucking smoke.
This is what happened to the Euro communists. So, okay.
So, just imagining this guy at the security conference, they're like, how did you get into security? And he's like, oh, well, I was let go from my job as the stage pyrotechnics manager for the Guru Josh project.
Next time it's going to be if someone steals something, a bunch of fireworks get lost. Let loose.
I take a packet of cigarettes and a fucking flaming lip show breaks out. It's a giant beach ball.
Everything on a big stadium rock show. Everything on a big stadium rock show could be anti-theft profession. Lasers, pyrotechnics.
I would find it so difficult to shoplift a pack of cigarettes from the middle of a Flaming Lips concert.
Yeah.
I'm just rocking out so hard right now. I forgot why I came.
That's why I always bring my glow sticks when I go shoplifting.
Yeah, we've contained a sort of small homunculus version of the Flaming Lips in this box in the corner of the Tesco that when it detects theft, a tiny Wayne coin is released.
You do have to kill them after every time, though, in a prestige type situation.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
And this was all created by a guy, weirdly, in Swinehead. There's a man in Swinehead in Lincolnshire who has the power to breathe life into dolls.
Yeah.
And he has used it for an elaborate theft prevention tool.
Swinehead
for
named for the
Tesco.
various crimes against nature they have produced in that village.
So, modern criminals are not deterred by standard security systems and have a number of ways to circumvent them.
Yeah, you have to get into like a post-rock kind of situation. You have to get experimental.
What if they were deterred by a really weird one?
Developing security fog as a barrier was the innovation we were inspired to create. And they've been doing it for like 30 years.
Oh,
but this is not that deterrent anymore, surely. You would think.
So this is their next thing. Can't see it, can't steal it.
Okay,
But hang on. Surely you've already stolen the item at the point where the smoke machine is going off. Otherwise, were they doing like precog minority report shit where like they know you're like, it's Steven Steve, pop smoke. He's never going to see the Lambert and Butler with this thing going.
Can't see it, can't steal it is literally the defense of what Milo was talking about. Like, oh yeah, the smoke screen, now I can get away. You didn't see me. No crime has occurred here.
The cops all like arresting each other because they can't see.
And also, it says it has a slow settle rate, which effectively protects an area for up to 45 minutes after activation.
So you just completely disable. You get a mission kill on a Tesco. I want this everywhere. You don't understand how badly. I want this in a bus.
Well, remember,
like you don't tap on smoke everywhere.
Exactly. Like card doesn't go through on the like Oyster card reader on the tube first time. Entire thing of like Fenchurch Street.
How about this? Bathroom at a restaurant. If it detects you don't wash your hands when you walk out, boom. Night's over, everybody. This is a great way to diffuse responsibility for minor faux pas across big groups.
Yeah, this would help me personally so much.
What's so cool about this is that it completely disables a Tesco for 45 minutes, which like
this Tesco is no longer mission
the
capable.
Revenue loss of that versus whatever the fuck they were stealing from the Tesco.
This is why I loved this company.
Yeah, that's awesome.
After 45 minutes, the area will gradually clear, leaving all people, equipment, and goods unaffected. I would be pretty affected by being trapped in a thick bag of smoke in a Tesco for 45 minutes.
Yeah, just like existentially.
It's like the fucking Mist by Stephen King. It's like no one's able to get out. It's like you completely cannot see.